Hello and welcome to Edu Aspirants, our YouTube channel for competitive exams. I hope you have enjoyed the first two videos on general information of India. This is the final and third video on general information about India. Let us begin. The climate of India is tropical monsoon type. The Indian Meteorological Department designates four seasons. The spring season is March, April, May, followed by summer, June, July, August, autumn, September, October, November, and finally winter, December, January, and February. Let us now see another aspect of our seasons, which are four in number, all right. But now we have the winter from December to early April. The coldest months are December and January, when temperatures average around 10 to 15 degree centigrade, also referred to as Celsius, or 50 to 59 degree Fahrenheit, which is in the northwest. Temperatures rise as one proceeds towards the equator, peaking around 20 to 25 degrees Celsius or centigrade and 68 to 77 degree Fahrenheit. This is in the mainland India's southeast. Summer or pre-monsoon season from April to June, April to July in the northwestern India. In western and southern regions, the hottest month is April. For northern regions, May is the hottest month. Temperatures average around 30 to 40 degrees Celsius, 90 to 104 degree Fahrenheit, and this is in the most of the interior of the country. Monsoon or rainy season from June to September. This season is dominated by the humid southwest summer monsoon, which slowly sweeps across the country beginning in late May or early June. Monsoon rains begin to recede from North India at the beginning of October. But South India typically receives more rainfall during this period. And then we have the post-monsoon season from October to December. In northwestern India, October and November are usually cloudless. We have another diagram here to explain them in Hindi also, which you can study. All these 12 months are given here and season wise also given. So this is a classification which is not very much akin to the one we had in the previous slide, but this is how it is in our country. The Himalayan states, being more temperate, that is colder, experience two additional seasons, autumn and spring. Traditionally, however, Indians believe in 6 seasons, each about 2 months long. These are the summer, spring, monsoon, early autumn, late autumn, and winter. These are based on the astronomical division of the 12 months into 6 parts. So we have the classification. January, February is Shishir Ritu or Sheet Ritu, winters. March, April is Vasant Ritu or the spring. May, June is Grishma Ritu or summer. July, August is Varsha Ritu or monsoon. September, October is Sharad Ritu or autumn. And November, December, Hemant Ritu or pre-winter. So, varied ways of classifying depending on the weather and depending on the culture around these areas. India's climate is affected by two seasonal winds, the northeast monsoon and the southwest monsoon. The northeast monsoon is shown here, and the northeast monsoon or winter monsoon blows from land to sea. So this is the land and this is the Indian Ocean. Whereas southwest monsoon or summer monsoon blows from sea to land, and it crosses the Indian Ocean, the Arabian Sea and the Bay of Bengal, and then moves up into these territories. India, it is rich in flora, that is plants. India holds 10th position in the world and 4th in Asia in plant diversity. The Botanical Survey of India, based at Calcutta, has described over 46,000 species of plants. India can be divided into 8 distinct floral regions, namely the Western Himalayas, the Eastern Himalayas, Assam, the Indus Plain, the Ganga Plain, the Deccan, the Malabar and the Andamans. And here the natural vegetation is given as classified as tropical thorny vegetation. Tropical is the heat season, heat area, alpine and subalpine, which is the mountainous, Himalayan dry temperate, further up Himalayan moist temperate and subtropical coniferous plants are there in these regions. So these are the areas which are shown depending on the vegetation that we have weather wise or climate wise. The western Himalayan region extends from Kashmir to Kumaon. It is rich in forests of cheel, pine, other conifers and broad-leaved temperate trees. Higher up, forests of deodar, blue pine, spruce and silver fir also occur. The alpine zone extends from the upper limit of the temperate zone of about 4,750 meters or even higher with high level silver fir, silver birch and junipers. This is how this diagram is exhibiting what I just spoke about. Go through it, memorize, and once you have the figure in your mind, you will be able to understand it better. Then is the Eastern Himalaya. The Eastern Himalayan region extends from Sikkim eastwards and embraces Darjeeling, Kurseong and the adjacent tract. The temperate zone has forests of oaks, laurels, maples, rhododendrons, alder, birch, many conifers, junipers and dwarf willows. So this is an additional info which you want to have with you. Then is the Assam region comprising Brahmaputra and Surma valleys with evergreen forests. Occasional thick clumps of bamboos and tall grasses are also there. So this is the legend given here for you and you can see the map of Assam region. Devote some time on this. Types of forests in India. The Indus Plain region comprises the plains of Punjab, western Rajasthan and northern Gujarat. It is dry, hot and supports natural vegetation. So these are the areas of forests given in India. Tropical forest, tropical deciduous forest, montane, mangrove, thorn forest. Major crops in Ganga, Yamuna, Doab region. The Ganga plain region covers the area which is alluvial plain and is under cultivation for wheat, sugarcane and rice. Forests of widely differing types are there in small areas. Cash crop, tur, gram, peas, groundnut, sesame, mustard, wheat, rice, bajra, maize, jowar. Cash crops which give you money instantly. The Deccan region comprises the entire tableland of the Indian peninsula and supports vegetation of various kinds, from shrub jungles to mixed deciduous forests. So here you see tropical moist deciduous, tropical wet evergreen, tropical semi-evergreen and tropical dry deciduous. Next is the Malabar region, covers the excessively humid belt of mountain country parallel to the west coast of the peninsula. So the west coast of the peninsular India. It goes like this up here at the east coast. Besides being rich in forest vegetation, this region produces important commercial crops such as coconut, betel nut, pepper, coffee, tea, rubber and cashew nut. Go down towards Kerala, Tamil Nadu, you will find all these things. being grown, and they are commercially grown and bring a lot of economic health to the people of these areas. The Andaman region abounds in evergreen, mangrove, beech, and diluvial forests. So these are the types of areas shown in the Andaman region, which is in the sea. So there is the Indian Plant Red Data Book. It symbolizes a warning signal for those species which are endangered and have to be protected. Otherwise, they are likely to become extinct in the near future. So this inventory is there titled Red Data Book about endangered species. India is very rich in terms of biological diversity. According to World Biographic Classification, India represents two of the major realms, the Paleo-Arctic and Indo-Malayan, and three biomes, tropical humid forests, tropical dry deciduous forests, and warm deserts, semi-deserts. So all these areas marked in color here are given in the legend here. The wildlife map of India. The Wildlife Institute of India, headquartered at Dehradun, has divided the country into 10 biographic regions: Trans-Himalayan, Himalayan, Indian desert, semi-arid, Western Ghats, Deccan Peninsula, Gangetic Plain, Northeast India, islands and coasts. So all this is mentioned for you. Devote some time on this and you'll get a lot of information from these. We'll keep having videos, separate videos on each one of these in due course. In 2% of world's total land surface, India has over 7.5% of the species of all animals in the world, which is about 92,000 species, including 61,375 species of insects. It is estimated that about 2 times that number of species still remain to be discovered in India. So 2 times means about 180,000, 1,80,000 species are yet to be discovered. So this is generally a world map showing certain areas of interest as far as wildlife is concerned. As per the census 2011, which was the 15th census of its kind since 1872, the population of India at the turn of the 20th century, which was 238 million, increased to 1210 million by 2011. So that makes it 121 crores. As it stands today, and last year was the census year, but because of COVID, it could not be conducted. We are approximately around 137 crore people in the country. So these are the details which can be used for comparison once the 2021 census details are available. One of the most important indices of population concentration is the density of population. That is how many people are living in 1 square kilometer area. And in India it is 382 people per square kilometer. And the growth in population density has been 17.72%. That is the 2011 census. So here this density comparison is given. This comparison will show you the most dense areas. Although you must be also knowing that the density of population depends on the areas which are good for agriculture, because more and more people settle in those areas. Among major states, Bihar is the most thickly populated state with a population density of 1106 persons per square kilometer, followed by West Bengal 1028 persons and Kerala ate 60 persons per square kilometer. So this is the population map of India. So here you have the population shown here. Sex ratio defined as the number of females per thousand males. The sex ratio of the country was 972 at the beginning of the 20th century and declined to 919 per thousand males in 2011. So this is a dangerous trend where females were declining. But now we believe that the trend is reversing, and in years to come, females would also be honored and respected as much as the literacy rate as per the Census 2011. The person aged 7 and above who can both read and write with understanding in any language is treated as literate. So we had literacy rate of 73%, 80.9% for males and 64.6% for females. We are sure, though this data is 2011, once the census details of 2021 come, we will see a further rise in the literacy rate. More literacy, more economic health of the country. Kerala retained its position by being on top with a 94% literacy rate, followed by Lakshadweep with 91.9%. Bihar, although is lagging behind in literacy rate, having it at 61.8%, ranks last in the country, but mind you, most of the civil servants in the country, the bureaucracy, is comprised of people from Bihar. Although this data has to be updated for 2021, we have given you these slides so that you have the foundation about the fundamentals of census in the country. So this brings to the end of the videos on general information about India. Keep revising these 3 videos, and I'm sure you are enjoying your viewership. Keep subscribing, sharing with your friends, liking it, so that we can grow further. The next set of videos will be on national symbols, and in between we will also begin uploading videos on English grammar and subjects, as also mathematics. See you for now.